carrying the weight of the world, but I only have 2 hands. Oh, I get the chance to travel the world. I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young. Not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and you'll be proud. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was gone. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. Didn't know I was lost. Didn't know I was lost. I didn't know I was lost. I didn't know. I remember when I lost my mind. Even your emotions have an echo, and so much space. And you're out there, yeah, I'm out of touch. But it would be coming on love. Just too much. Cause I get crazy. Cause I get crazy. Cause I get crazy. I just but I'm trying. That's only right. Come on now, who you think you are? Let's go slow. If you're in control, well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like you. Ever since I was little, ever since I was little, and like it's all for me, something's happened. And I can buy one down. What is up, guys? How's everybody doing out there? So wanted to do this little bit of training. Oh, I forgot my lights on in the background. Hang on. That's better. All right. So I wanted to do this training for all of you, and maybe just a few of you have kind of heard this before. Some of you haven't. This training is especially designed for people that are struggling right now. For people that are struggling with two people, for people that are struggling with seeing with, why is this company going to have longevity? How is it going to be different than all the other things that I've been involved with in the past? Why is this going to succeed when all the others have failed? So those are the things that we're going to touch on. In accordance with that, we're going to go over a little bit of mindset training first. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, and then we can unmute afterwards and have a little Q&A and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Okay, so let's get started. Let me jump into, and just do me a favor, just stay mute until the presentation's over. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me share my screen. And yeah, bye-bye. We don't need that. All right. So you guys should be able to see this. Perfect. Let's put this in the corner. Awesome. So this is a little thing that I did a while ago, about a couple years ago, called Secrets of Success. Now, the original content is from Jim Rohn. A lot of you are familiar with who Jim Rohn is. He's a motivational speaker who made millions and millions and millions of dollars and created multiple people that made millions and millions of dollars. I adapted a little bit of his content to make it my own. So here we go. The power of purpose. Create imagination, and the more powerful the purpose, the more it pulls you through. Rise above your circumstances. So how do we do that? What do we do? How do we create imagination? Well, each one of us is an individual. We're all created by God in our own right, and we all are unique. So the more powerful our purpose, meaning why are we here? Why are we with Up2Give? Why are we doing what we're doing? Why are we doing any kind of online marketing? Maybe for some of us, it's because we have kids and we want to make sure that our kids get the best that they possibly can. So we're going to do as much as we possibly can to make sure that they get exactly what they need. So how do you rise above the circumstances? Well, what are the circumstances that we're facing right now? We're all in quarantine to some extent, unless you live in Sweden. Otherwise, you're in quarantine. And so what are the circumstances that you are going through? The circumstances that you are going through are that maybe you're at home with loved ones. Maybe you're at home with your kids. And maybe you're going a little bit, like Gnarls Barkley said, crazy. Maybe you're going a little nuts. And you're like, man, when is this going to end? When is this all going to stop? Well, this is when you need to be a little bit more creative. And you need to figure out exactly what you can do with your time to make sure that you can stay out of the crazy zone and stay into the sane zone and be tapped into making yourself a better person. All right, let's go to the next slide. Why not go to the next slide? There we go. Self-confidence. Don't neglect the small daily disciplines. I've spoken about this a few times, but what are your daily disciplines? Your daily disciplines are things that you do every single day. You shower at 7 o'clock in the morning, you get up, then you make breakfast at like around 8. Then you go, you take your kids to school. Well, now you have no school for your kids, but what are the daily disciplines that you're doing before that? You're showering. What if you took your showering from 7 a.m. and you made that 9 a.m. or you made that 8 a.m.? How would that throw off the rest of your day? Think about how that would actually impact your day. Did you do your best? Did you put your best foot forward? Did you always say, okay, in the case of Up2Give,
You say to yourself, I'm going to share it with 5 people a day, or I'm going to do my best to share it with 5 people a day. But let's say a couple days you get lazy. You don't really feel like sharing it with people. You don't care. You're a little down. The quarantine has gotten you down, whatever the case may be. Is that your best? Is your best effort going forward to give you what you need as far as an income, as far as helping your cause or whatever the case may be? Is that really going to benefit you and do your best? No, it's not. Do whatever it takes to achieve your goals. Doing whatever it takes to achieve your goals, meaning that you must do extraordinary things to achieve extraordinary results. If you don't do that, it's not going to happen. Enthusiasm. Internal enthusiasm is 90%, external is 10%. What does that exactly mean? Internal enthusiasm means if you're talking to someone about Up2Give and you're saying, yeah, I'm with a great company and it's it's a great company and everything's going great and what we're doing is really special. Who's going to be enthusiastic about that? Who's going to care about what you're doing? Nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to care. Your enthusiasm has to be genuine. It has to come from your heart. It can't be forced. The external enthusiasm, that's 10%, that's like when you're hyping. So if you're hyping a company and you're hyping an opportunity and you're really trying to create more enthusiasm than what you actually bring, then you're trying to generate something that still could be kind of fake. And even though external is 10%, a lot of that can be fake. So you want to basically be that person to show that internal enthusiasm. Now you're going to say to yourself, but Pete, I'm one of those people who's really shy. Yeah, stop doing that. Stop being shy. Get out of your comfort zone, get out of your box. First of all, every single person on this call, if you have a video, is going to be called on to talk. How's that sound? Every single person is going to talk for at least a minute because I want to hear what everybody sounds like and see you. And I want to see your enthusiasm. Okay? So if you're here, just know that's going to happen. Now let's go to the next slide. Expertise. Settle for nothing less. Perfection is paramount. So if we want to be an expert in any area, if we want to be a professional sports, professional at anything, that requires 10,000 hours of practice or more. So if we want to be an expert, we need 10,000 hours of practice. 10,000 hours of practice in marketing. Do you have that right now? I don't. I'm not an expert. I know I have knowledge. I definitely have knowledge, but I'm no expert in any way, shape, or form, nor will I ever say I would be. But I can kind of look like I'm an expert. I can sound like I'm an expert. What you say to yourself, oh, but I don't have such a huge network. Well, if you always think that you have no huge network and you don't act like you have a huge network, then guess what's going to happen? You're never going to have a huge network, ever. But if you act like a big dog or a big girl, and you're constantly saying to people, oh yeah, this is great, this has been working for me, and it's good. But if you talk the talk, and you talk like that person who's got that 30,000 network, that's what matters. It's not about how big your network is. It's about how confident you are about where you are. That's what makes the difference. So understand that, because that's important. Preparation. Being well prepared for anything is important for success. Prepare yourself for success. Life is designed to give us what we deserve. Life is also designed to give you what you don't deserve. None of us deserve this quarantine that we're going through right now. The odd part about me is that any of my speeches that I do, any of the motivational talks that I do, the talks that I do for the company, the funny thing is, this is probably the only slide that I don't go by that Jim Rohn does. I'm never prepared. You know why? Because everything that I have comes from my heart. And so I don't have a script. I don't have anything that I talk about or anything like that. I just know. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means that I am tapped into Up2Give 100%. I am on almost every single Zoom call that they have. I am making sure of every single update that they have since the beginning. If you are doing that, that is part of your preparation. Preparation leads to confidence, and confidence leads to success. Understand that value. If you're prepared enough, if you're tapped in enough to all the calls that we do and everything that goes on, your confidence will be higher when you're talking to people. If your confidence is higher, your success rate becomes higher in the amount of people that you bring where? To Up2Give. The correlation goes very strong with one another. Self-reliance. Look mostly to yourself. Rely on yourself. My God, is this important? The most basic questions that I get all the time are answered on the Q&A and the masterclass. 100%. But the problem is, too many people, they rely on the people who bring them in. They don't take that extra effort and say, okay, well, I'm gonna find out these answers. I'm gonna go through the Q&A. I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna go through that, and I'm gonna find out all these answers. Maybe there's something I missed. So it's important that we rely on ourselves to get the answers. You see, when you're talking to someone about Up2Give, you want to know 95% of the answers. And if you don't, you want to figure out how can you get 95% of the answers. Well, one way is to go over Brandon's webinars. Go over his one that he does on his Saturday training. Go over the one that he does on a daily basis. Do the Q&A and do the master class. You study all of that, you have 95% of the answers. It's that simple. How long does that take you? 3.5 hours to know 95% of the answers. Fair? I think it's fair. Image. Image you have with others. If people can see you're a leader, others will follow. Image of yourself, how you talk, think, dress, your capacity for learning. How do you appear to yourself? That is a very important question. How do you appear to yourself? Do you appear confident? Or do you appear that person who says, I think I can do it, but I think I just need more? Well, how do you think everyone else is going to view you? They're going to view you as the person who thinks they can do it, not the person who's sure and confident and assured that everything is going the way they want it to. Not that. You're not going to get that. Image of yourself, how you talk, think, dress, your capacity for learning. How you dress is extremely, extremely important. Extremely important. That is one thing that you have to understand all the time. If you don't, it's going to be a problem massively for you. So Guys, that is really, really crucial. Because if you're dressing for success on a daily basis, now we can't go anywhere, right? Because we're all in quarantine. But if you're dressing for success, then guess what? You are going to be more successful. But if you're not, and you're just, whatever, I'm going to wear shorts and a t-shirt, how is that going to be beneficial for you? It's not at all. So that's super important. Character, very important to develop good character. And what determines your character? Is it being honest, fair, helpful? See, there are many different ways that we are determining our own character. And as I said, each one of us is a unique individual. So what determines your character is very different for each person. But you have to figure that out. What is characterized for you as a good character? Self-discipline, understanding your role to achieve what is necessary for success. Self-discipline is probably one of the most important things that you can do. Self-discipline along the lines goes with an ability for you to actually have willpower. If your self-discipline and your willpower coincide with one another, the ability for you to achieve success becomes much higher. Extraordinary performance. If you want to live extraordinary, you must do extraordinary things to get there. If you wish it, you must demand it of yourself. That's probably one of the most powerful quotes that Jim Rohn has ever said. If you wish it, you must demand it of yourself. So if you wish that I'm going to make $100,000 this year, and you have to demand that to yourself. You have to write a check to yourself that has a date on it that says, I will have $100,000 by this particular date.
Hello.
But it can't stop there. You have to do everything that you need to do in order to make sure that you get to that goal. Because if you don't get to that goal, what's going to happen? It's going to be hard for you to achieve that success that you want. So you have to demand it of yourself. Understand that failure is inevitable. So this is that slide that I kind of modified. It's okay to fail. It's important to fail. It's necessary to fail. Failure, above all else, will teach us how to overcome. There are many times in our life that we will fail. But it's what we take from those failures. It's how we understand everything. It's how we process what we have learned so that the next time we don't do those same mistakes. That is one of the most important things, that failure is necessary. It is okay to fail. See, everybody gets caught up on failure and they think that, oh, if I fail, I'm going to be so horrible and I'm going to be the worst person in the world and I'm never going to be a success. No, what if your next failure is one step closer to success? Do you think about that? One step closer to success could be your last failure. Because what if you take that failure and you capitalize from everything that you've learned? And the next time around, all of a sudden, now you know not to do those things, and you know what to look for, and you know what to make sure that happens for you. And then boom, all of a sudden, you're where you need to be. That is super important. So, understanding the value of what we have spoken about is extremely important. That is really, really, really important for everyone to understand. Now, why else are we here? Well, the other thing I told you is that we were also going to be talking about why Up2Give is going to be here for a long period of time. So let's just kind of cycle back from the beginning, right? So as you guys know, I've been with Up2Give since the start. I've been here since early November. And in early November, there was just NDAs that we had to sign, and that was basically it. Nothing else. So we signed the NDA, and then we kind of had an idea of what it was, but we still didn't know in full. What brought me to Up2Give was Sean Starr, the co-CEO of the company. Hearing Sean speak and understanding exactly his genuineness was really what made me engaged and actually allowed me to promote heavily. Why? Because I saw that this company is a faith-based company. I also saw that this company has a model with everything that they're doing that they're going to be here for a while. Now, I didn't know about Ooh La La. I didn't know about Success Training Institute. I had no idea. All I knew at that point in time was that what we were doing from a charitable perspective and for our own perspective was huge. If you've never been involved with a GoFundMe, listen to what I'm saying. GoFundMe takes off about 15 to 20% of every single donation that is given to a cause right away. So if someone's donating 50% or $50, 20% of that, 15 to 20% of that is taken and given to who? The company. Well, what are we? We are GoFundMe on the blockchain, because we're going from peer to peer, no company involvement whatsoever for our contributions. And this way, the person who's receiving the contributions gets their contributions in full. You say, yeah, but that's what's going on with the giving box. Oh, this is true. But you know in your cause that there's another thing that someone can do. If they like your cause, they can contribute directly to it. And if they're contributing directly to your cause, who gets the benefit of that? You do. The company doesn't see any of that contribution. Nothing. None of that BTC goes to the company. The only thing that goes to the company is that $32. And what is that $32 paying for now? Now that $32 is paying for your STI Academy, the Up2Give Academy powered by STI. What is STI? STI is the educational component of Up2Give. There's 84 different courses that you can choose from right now, with about 16 to 24 sections in each course. And at the end of that, you're going to get a certification that says, congratulations, you have completed so-and-so course, entrepreneur leadership, or whatever it is. Now, if you go to their website, simplysuccess.com, you will find there that is between $75 to $99. But we give it to you for $32. So there's a part of your value, part one. Part two, you get to list your cause on our website, use our ecosystem and our tool, the Giving Box, so that you can go through every single one of those stages up through stage 4 by just bringing in 2 people that do their $32 and their 0.005. That's it. That's part two. Part three, which in my opinion is probably the part when it's introduced, every single founder that is able to come back in will come back in. And every single large scale promoter from every single other company that you could think of in crypto will jump into our company. Don't believe me? Let's see what happens a month from now. Let's talk about it. Ooh la la. What is ooh la la? Ooh la la is a digital blockchain banking solution. Well, what's a digital blockchain banking solution? You see, Ooh La La is actually becoming their own bank. So we are actually able to provide people with their own physical account, their own physical bank account through their app. We are going to allow people to buy the top 6 cryptocurrencies on the market through our app. We are going to allow money to be transferred from Bitcoin to your bank. And a considerable amount of money, not just like a couple thousand, way more than that, within a short amount of time through their blockchain. We are also going to allow you to convert the Bitcoin that you have into any of those top 6 cryptocurrencies through our app. So let's say you get 1 Bitcoin, or you have 0.8 Bitcoin. Yes, it'll be available in India, Nitin. Let's just say you have 0.8 Bitcoin. But let's say you want to take 0.4 of that and you want to convert that into holding Ripple. Okay, go for it. You can do that through our app. But what else can you do with the Ooh La La card? You have to say, oh yeah, but BitPay can do that. WireX can do that. 10X can do that. But can they do this? You're also going to get the ability to use Apple Pay and Samsung Pay on your card. And it's powered by Visa. So anywhere Visa is accepted, you're going to be able to buy whatever you want. And anytime you buy whatever you want, your credit score is going to go higher. You're going to get points, and that translates into your credit score going higher. All over the world in 160 different countries. In addition to that, you're also going to get the ability to do microloans up to $2,000 because we have a bank. $2,000. Do you know how much that's going to help people all around the world? Even if their credit score is 300, they're still going to be able to get a microloan up to $2,000. That is a big, big deal. A big deal. So when this card comes out, there's going to be a nominal fee for anybody that's in ground zero. And when you hit stage 3, you get it for free. And the nominal fee at ground zero, I don't think is going to be any more than $15. I doubt it. So really, small one-time fee, that's it, done. If you're at stage 3, you do your KYC, you get it for free. That's it. Super easy. So what do you do when you're talking to different people about this opportunity and what it provides? Well, what did I just tell you that $32 gets you? It gets you those 3 things. And we still have more that we have to add for our company. I just found out that there's 3 phases of the website coming out. We're in phase 1. There's 2 more coming. There's also 2 more phases of STI. Still staying at that $32 price point. Does that sound fair? $32 a month? Think about it. $32 a month times 12. $384. $384 to give you an ability to create a multi-million-dollar business should you choose to do so. Is that easy? No. But is ever becoming a millionaire easy? No. But think about how many different people all across the world that you can bless while at the same time taking care of yourself and your family. That's powerful. That's powerful. But this is how you have to talk to people about it. I'll give you an example. When I'm talking to people about this opportunity, where we have education, we have banking, and we have causes, right? So if you're talking to people that own nonprofits or involved with nonprofits, what are you going to talk about first? The causes. What are you going to talk about second? The education. What are you going to talk about third? The banking. Now, what if someone says, oh, but I don't really like Bitcoin. Okay, that's fine. No problem. Did you know that with our card, as soon as you get your Bitcoin, you can convert it into USD or whatever you want, whatever country you're in, NZD, GBP, whatever. So if someone says to you, I don't like crypto, say that's fine. This doesn't have to be crypto. Remember, what is crypto that we have? You're contributing in BTC and you're getting contributed back in BTC. That's it. The education is in crypto. The bank card can be crypto, but it can also be USD. So it could be fiat money. The causes are not, right? Again, the only thing you're doing is the contribution for BTC, but that's it. You're not getting a percentage per day back in your crypto or any of that nonsense, because none of that lasts. I've been there, done that, worn the t-shirt, sold it in the yard sale, as Chris says. I've gone through that whole struggle. I know what that's like and how it's not going to work. And here's how I know this is going to work and that this is going to last a long period of time. The people behind the company, as of right now, the 3 CEOs with partnerships that we have between DL Wallace and his connections to universities and governments, and Oscar Garcia and his connections through NASDAQ and every other government agency you could think of. And then you have Jerry Lopez with all of his connections and the ability to get so many people that he knows that are involved within the ministry and people that really can benefit, that have congregations all across the world. That's real. And all the stuff that we have coming to our company is real. Now you're going to say to yourself, yeah, but I haven't made a lot of Bitcoin yet, or I haven't contributed a lot of Bitcoin yet. Well, guess what? I haven't gotten a heck of a lot of Bitcoin contributed to me either. But I know come May 15th, that's going to be a whole nother ball game. So any of you that are kind of sort of sitting on the fence and don't understand exactly why you should really be doing what you're doing now, if any of you, and there are some of you that are here that are founders, understand this principle. The people that you have underneath you right now in your global line are the people that are going to be there come May 15th and many, many more, because we're not anywhere near May 15th. We still have almost another month to go. So if you have 3,000 people in your global line right now, let's say, in ground zero, and that number went up from 2,700 to 3,000. You say, yay, I gained 300 people in a short amount of time. That's great. But guess what you're going to have May 15th? 3,000 people, not 300, 3,000 people in ground zero and every other level or every other stage that you achieve from then on. So if you are pushing now and not waiting, and you're talking to as many people as you possibly can about this wonderful opportunity, you are going to be in the highest and best position that you possibly can be for May 15th. It's that simple. And again, what do you need? 2 people in ground zero to do their contribution of 0.005 and the $32. You to do the same, and that will enable you with your global line to get you to stage 4. Pretty darn easy, in my opinion. There is nothing else that is out there in any other company that is going to produce that. Well, I know what you're thinking next. You're going to say, well, but I haven't seen anybody get that. Well, yeah, but we just introduced it. Remember, as Brandon said at that point in time, and that Mike said, we're 48 hours in to a new system. You got to give this at least a week to a week and a half, in my opinion, for everything to level out. And then once we have everything all set, it's going to be a lot easier for anyone to talk about this. Does that mean that you should not talk about it now? No. It means that you should. Now, there are some of you that are saying to yourselves, well, but I don't know, you're just saying this for your people. Yeah, really? You're all my people. Think about it. Who did I put this Zoom to? I put it in the Telegram group. Are those 4,000 people in the Telegram group on my team? No. But I want everyone to be successful here. I want everyone to understand that this is a long-term opportunity. A place where you can call home, a place where you can build maybe your last build if you choose to do it that way. But you have to have what? You have to have the answers. You have to have the confidence. You have to go through the system. Do me a favor. Everyone here, you 27 people who are here, every single one of you, if you have taken just one course of the educational platform for Up2Give, the Academy, if you've taken one course, that means if you've gone through one video and just checked it out, taken one test, and that's it. That's all I'm asking. If you've done that, I want you to put a 1 in the comment section right now. If you have not, then I want you to put a 2. A 1 if you have, a 2 if you have not. And be honest, because it's okay. That's why we're here. I'm going to give it another minute for people to put in all their numbers. And then we're going to tally and see. My assumption is that it's going to be about close to 50-50. That's my assumption, without even looking. Okay? So, what is important about STI? The importance of STI is that you're getting an education there, and a quality education, in courses that are not given in college and universities and high schools. So why is it beneficial to you? It's beneficial to you because let's say you're the type of person who isn't very good at speaking. Well, there's actually courses on that. Well, let's say you don't know how to interview well for a job. There's courses on that. Well, let's say you have issues with conflict resolution. in your job and you're trying to maintain conflict resolution for your job. Hey, guess what? There's courses on that. Let's say you don't know how to time manage. Your time management skills are horrible. There's courses on that. Let's say you don't know how to be an entrepreneur. You don't know how to develop that. There's courses on that. So many of you say, oh, but I don't know how to be a marketer. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to build a team. There's courses on that. Now, I am going to look through and see how many ones and twos we have. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones, 1, 2 twos, so 5 to 2, 6 to 2, 6 to 3, 6 to 4, 6 to 5, 7 to 5, 7 to 6, 7 to 7. Wow, I was almost right. So you had 7 people who've taken the course and 8 who haven't, of the people who commented. Obviously, there's more people here, but still, that's 15 people. So 50% of the people that commented, 55% of the people that commented have not gone through STI. That's about half of your problem. How can you talk to people about a company that you believe in if you've never taken the product? Think about it. How does that become possible for you? How can you become knowledgeable about something if you don't even have any knowledge about it? Oh, STI is great. Yeah, the academy is great. Someone asks you, have you taken a course? No. Are you going to lie and say yes? Maybe some of you would. I wouldn't. So it's in your best interest to take those courses. How much time do you have on your hands right now to do that? A lot of time. A lot of time. And then guess what? Your confidence is going to get stronger. And once your confidence becomes stronger, then what? It's going to be easier for you to talk to people about this. You're going to go, oh my God, I get it now. I see the value of the $32. That is extremely important. 100% extremely important for everyone to understand. That value point of what we provide per month is much higher than what we are actually paying for. So that is going to be to your benefit and not mine. Trust me. Because there's things that I've gone through in that content that I didn't even know about. A lot. And then when I looked at it and I said, oh, wow, that's really cool. Did you know that if you, let me get the number for you. Hang on. Let me see if I could find it. I just sent it. Here it is. Okay. Type in this number, 414, if you can, and you're near a mobile, 414-11. Hang on a second. Why are people talking? Okay, 414-11. I just put it in the chat. And then type in the word my success. Okay? So it's 414-11 my success. Type that in and send it. And you will receive an 8-minute podcast every single day for free, done by none other than DL Wallace, who owns Success Training Institute. That's free. You get that for free. Okay? So now you have a little bit of daily motivation every single day you wake up in the morning. Now, besides that, what else is increasing the longevity of this company? Well, the company itself doesn't ever touch your Bitcoin. Do they take your $32? Yeah, they do. You know what it's used for. It's also used for administrative fees. And between everybody on this call, it costs our company $5 a month for every single person to be hosted on that particular site in our back office. $5 a month. So 32 minus 27, what are you left with? Sorry, minus 5 gives you 27, right? So that's $27 that the company is getting. But it doesn't, because the company doesn't get $27. Because then when you hit stage 4, and we're going to have a bunch of people that go through stage 4 this month, what does the company do? They provide you, working with the company for a period of 45 days, they provide you an ability to get a different cause taken care of, and the company will give you, to your cause, $1,500. Where is that coming from? The $32 a month that you give. You see the value in the $32 now? There's a lot that the company can bring and will bring. We have other forms of education coming to this company too. Well, I don't want to spoil the bubble here because this is being recorded, but there are other forms of education coming to this company and other products. Again, can't say what they are, but they're coming. And Sean Starr and Jerry Lopez are working their butts off to make sure that they deliver for the everyday person a company that they can easily talk to their friends, their family, their congregation, their job, people at their job, or whatever, their colleagues about. That's what we're providing for you guys. So I hope that you all understand the value proposition of what our company offers now and have a much stronger confidence to talk to other people knowing what we just spoke about. So what I'm going to do now is literally ask every single person to raise their hand right now. Every single person, raise your hand. Every single person. Everybody should have their hand up. Every single person, raise your hand. Keep going, keep going, keep going, all the way across the board. Because all the people that I see here that have access to video, you're all going to talk for 1 minute. And that's it. I'm not going to make you talk for more than 1 minute. That's it. Okay. So we are going to do a very concise 1 minute talk. And if you have a camera, I want you to get on camera. Okay. So everybody open up your cameras and obviously make sure that you are, decent, but open up your cameras and we are literally going to go in order. Okay. We're going to go in order. 1 minute each person. All right. Yana, unmute, go.
Hi, Peter.
Hey.
Thank you so much. As always, just amazing content. I almost don't know what to say. I'm just so pumped at today's call in particular. There was so much information that you gave, and some of the things that you were talking about in the mindset portion in the beginning was exactly the way I refocused this morning. I changed up my morning routine just a little bit. I came out of the shower with some good insights as to what I need to tweak. Wake up, I have the gift of this in the middle of my morning. So
Awesome.
Thank you, Peter.
Awesome. Thank you, Yana.
Over and out.
Appreciate. Rakesh, you are next. Rakesh Rande.
Hello. Hello, Peter, sir. I am Rakesh
Hi.
Randle from I am from India. And thank you, Nitin, sir, to introduce. It is a very great platform for me and my family. Thank you to Up2Give family. Yeah, sir, you are doing a very good session, and this is a life-changing moment for me. Thank you, Peter, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for those comments. Elta, you are next.
Peter, I'm so glad because I'm on my morning walk, huffing and puffing. Life is about, I know, God, I'm in such great shape. Life is about excuses or results. You know, you keep it really, really easy. So life is about excuses or results. Excuses or results. Please don't run over me. I love you. So excuses or results. Excuses or results. I'm so grateful, as I know everybody is, that you're doing these classes for us. So I'm going to keep it simple. Is it an excuse or are you getting results?
Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Patty Byrne, you are next. Patty Byrne?
Yeah, he's coming.
There you are.
How's it going?
How are
Thanks
you?
very much for allowing me to speak. I'm not a great motivational speaker now. I leave all the talking to Yana most of the time. But this is very impressive. I don't miss any of your lives. I catch up on them all sometime. I'm kind of an organic farmer here, but I am busy. But this is absolutely an amazing program. And yes, we're all going to do well out of it. We're going to help loads of people. And please God, May is going to be a fantastic one.
Definitely.
Keep up the good work. You're out on your own.
Thank you, sir. Much
No
appreciated.
problem. Cheers.
Thank
All
you.
the best. Bye.
Thank you. Christian Lidberg.
Hello, Peter.
How are you?
Good, thank you. Nice to come into your program here, and I am so excited to be in Up2Give because I have been in different program before, but Up2Give is something you can do with your heart, you can help people, and you can benefit by yourself too. I think this will help a lot of people who have problem now in different time in the economy. We can do a lot of things for them, and I hear about Jerry. The vision he have for the people and everything to help. I think it will be the best company I have been in my life. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those kind words, and I will definitely let Jerry know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mikhail B.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, man.
This is Michael from Sweden.
Oh,
This is my first call with you, Peter, and it's a great call. And it's my first time talking in a Zoom call like this, so just getting out of my comfort zone right there.
awesome.
I think it's a great company with a great opportunity and to help people. And, you know, it's always good to have a plan B if your normal work doesn't work out as the way you should. And, you know, it's always nice to helping people, you know.
Yes. Well, thank you for that. And I'm glad you were able to come out of your comfort zone and talk on camera. That's awesome.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mike Bowdry, you are next. Mike.
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Anyway, thanks, Peter. Another great webinar here. You know, I was just thinking, growing up, I used to always hate it when my mother used to tell me, patience and fortitude, patience and fortitude. You know, I really never understood it. But in life, patience and fortitude are really important. Patience, we all know what that is. But what's fortitude? You know, fortitude, I think, is having the endurance to go through the good and the bad, especially the bad, that when things aren't going with you. But if we have the fortitude to go ahead and continue the course, we are going to be rewarded so greatly in just a short amount of time. That's it. Have a good one, Peter.
Thank you, sir. Great words. Thank you. Sajjad Khan. Sajjad Khan, where are you, sir? Mr. Khan? Going once? Twice? No? All right. Nitin. Mr. Nitin, are you there?
Yes, boss.
There you are. Awesome.
Hello. Hello, Peter. How are you, boss?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I am very fine. I like this Up2Give opportunity, and I am enjoying building team here as we are building for ourselves, and also through this system, we are able to help many other peoples around the globe. So really, it's an amazing program. Thank
Yes.
you.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Sorry, I was literally hit with like 8 text messages. Okay, let's try to go back and see if he's there. Sajjad Khan, are you there now? Sajjad Khan. Where are you? I'm going to find you. You can't hide from me. Where are you at? Let's see. There you are. I'm going to unmute you, Mr. Sajjad. Sajjad, talk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There
Are
you
you
are.
hearing me, sir?
Now I hear you.
Yes, sir. So this this is my one of best opportunities. I have joined Sinus from 5 or 10 days under my best friend Nitin. He suggested me this business, and I am very comfortable with it. And so we are here in India. We launched this business as we are here promoters in India. So thank you so much, and we will inshallah crash the India market soon.
Oh yeah, you guys are going to go absolutely bananas when the Ooh La La card comes out because
Yes, sir, we are working very hard here. We are working very hard, sir.
yes, because because the ability for so many people to get cryptocurrency becomes difficult, and that is actually quite difficult in India. And so this
Yes, sir.
through our app, as long as you have a capability of accessing a phone, you are going to be able to buy cryptocurrency.
Yes, sir.
And that's huge. And convert it.
Thank you, sir, for giving us this opportunity, and we are only focusing on this platform right now, sir.
Great. Well, thank you so much, and I do appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Andre Theron, or Turan, maybe I said it wrong last name. Andre.
Hi, Peter. As you wish, it's like in Hollywood, it's Theron.
Ah.
South Africa is just Tron. So
Oh.
I just want to give publicly recognition to Samantha Ritchie. If it was not for her, we wouldn't be here. She's our leader. We downline from Lisa and West and Carly. We are
Awesome.
already involved in network marketing that's literally gone into maintenance mode. We very much believe in divinely inspired opportunities as Jerry Lopez has presented, and we're very, very thankful for that. One of our pushes forward is also into the unbanked, as Jerry is working with the Mexican market. I think we, from this side, South Africa into Africa, will actually be helping a lot of people as well, the unbanked. Philanthropy is something that we roll by as well. So we literally got involved just before the lockdown, around about the 26th of March.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been hacking at it since then. So with the downlines we've been helping, we also very much, as I think in one of the other Zooms that was said the other day, You don't really have time to waste with people and struggle with them to get them in. If they don't get it, you move on next. And we somewhere in the levels between 2 and 3 and busy ranking up. And we, with the Ooh La La card, just with an online app, the digital debit card, those are things that we roll by, because if we understand what email has done to the mail service, I think Up2Give is busy doing that to the multi-level marketing business, and it's very good value for money. And thank you to you all that's doing this great work. We are holding great hopes for the future, and we will hold you guys up in our prayers as well, especially with what is going on in the world. This opportunity has to get out to the people. We have to take control of our own future. There's no way around it. Thank you for allowing me to speak, Peter.
Perfect. Thank you so much for those words, Andre. Much appreciated. Miss Terry Cabral, you there?
There I am.
There
Hi,
we go.
Peter.
Hi.
First of all, I'd just like to thank Jana, who got me into this and opened my eyes to Up2Give. It's been a wonderful journey. I'm just beginning. I've been here a little bit, about a month, I guess. And I've been talking to a lot of people. I've gone to some of the classes. I go to the webinars all the time, and every time I listen to a webinar, something else pops into my head and say, "Oh, that's what that is," So it becomes a little bit clearer to me. Jana's helped me a great deal, just with motivation. I'm meditating every morning and evening now. I've got a focus. It's difficult when you're home 24/7 and you're not going to work, you're not going out socializing and everything. And I find this has been a salvation, for something to look forward to get up in the morning. I do my exercises, my physical therapy that I have to do, my meditation, things like that. That all done and ready to go. And then I come into the office here. There's all my cartoons on the wall. I don't know if you can see it all, but we collect cartoons.
Yeah.
I come into my office and I sit down on my computer and I look at what classes, I look at the website, see if there's anything new. I'm constantly trying to figure out everything and what to do and to make it like a job, like a business, where I'm not going to work anymore. So I'm coming in here to work now. And every day there's a learning experience. I find it with the classes and just with the website.
Awesome. Well, that's good. I'm really, really happy about that.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you for speaking. So next person, Samantha. Samantha, are you there? I see you. I don't hear you. I see you. Hold on. Wait. Don't talk yet. Okay, wait. No. Yeah, go. You're good.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we're good. Go ahead.
Okay. Excellent. I'm Samantha and I live in Cape Town, South Africa. I'm actually originally from Zimbabwe. And for the longest time, I've been trying to find something that helps me become financially independent, but also helps me help people back home to get out of poverty. And it's been a real struggle to try and balance those two. And finally I've come something that does both things and also gives me a bonus, the Ooh La La card. I'm not sure whether people are familiar with the situation in Zimbabwe, but the majority of the people, they don't have access to banking. It is very difficult for normal people to be able to have a bank account. And if you do, you'll put money in today and in a month's time, the bank closes down and they take all your money. So to have that opportunity for them with Ooh La La and to be able to help people from that country with charitable things is phenomenal. And we've got a small team in Cape Town here that is passionate about charity, and we are so excited to be able to help other people.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Yeah, we have a lot of people that are actually from South Africa in our company, a lot, because I mean, I know there's a few people from South Africa on this call, but we have a pretty strong team base growing, and especially between Peter Blackwell's team, he's got a heck of a lot of people from South Africa, and I know they'd be doing presentations, live presentations, if we were able to. But right now, unfortunately, and you know what? I'm going to let Leon talk first, but then I'm going to talk about something that I believe is very important for you guys to understand. Leon Fiore, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Peter. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Thank you once again for your wonderful presentation. I always look forward to when you're driving your car, when you're in your house, wherever you are, you give those positive comments. It helps us, keeps us going. I'm also from South Africa. I'm in construction, and I've got no experience in network marketing. And I've been helping the poor people earning $200-300 a month. You first of all have to help them get a smartphone, then put the banking app on their phone, and then the crypto app, and then start the email address, and then help them to sort all this out for them to get going. So it's been a problem with sitting up here with a lockdown, but we're going to start working hopefully by the beginning of May, and some of our team members hopefully will be at stage 3, and that will be a wonderful thing to share with the rest of people who haven't been earning for 5 weeks, to show that this opportunity really works. It can really help people, and I'm quite excited about what's going to happen here.
Oh, that's fantastic. And that's that's one of the biggest things that I found with this company, is that you don't have to be a network marketer or an online marketer or somebody who has those kind of connections in order to actually do well here. You just have to know people and or be willing to know people and be coachable. That's it. That's really it. So it's not complicated. So don't think because, again, I don't have a big network and I can't do it because I don't have a big network. You can grow a network, right? You can talk, right? I give you an example. There's a gentleman by the name of Les Brown. I'm sure you guys have heard of Les Brown. At least if you're in the United States, you've definitely heard of Les Brown. Les Brown is a very, very powerful motivational speaker, made millions and millions and millions of dollars. He had a contact who he trained in his academy, and this particular gentleman had a car accident. He had a car accident, and he was basically paralyzed from the waist down. But he was in his hospital bed, and he called Les, and he said, I'm having some trouble, I'm having some struggles. I don't know what I can do to motivate people. But Les said, well, we know you can't move. He's like, yep, I can't move. He's like, well, your mouth still works, right? It's like, yep. You still have passion, right? Yep. Then what's the problem? You get it? Your mouth and your enthusiasm are all you need. You don't need a huge network. You need confidence. You need genuine enthusiasm. And you need the ability to know that you will be successful. That's it. You master those 3 concepts, and everything else will fall into place. Your teams will grow way bigger than you've had before, even if you've never had one. And you're going to start seeing things develop. And then you're going to go, oh my God, why was I not involved in network marketing in such a long time? Because it is a special profession for a lot of people to be in. It is the place that creates the most amount of millionaires of any other job that is out there. And many of us who are not, who are in network marketing or online marketing or affiliate marketing, whatever you want to call it, we don't even consider it a job. Why? Because we love doing it. Why am I here with all of you? Because of the fact that I basically want to help all of you. I want to make sure that all of you understand that this company is not just here for the people that are at the top. I'll give you a clear example. I had a meeting with an individual. He has a team of 10,000 people. Right away, boom, he's going to bring 10,000 people, right? Well, he wants a meeting with the co-CEO of the company. Okay, so give him a meeting with the co-CEO of the company. Super happy, everything's okay. Still didn't come in. Say, let me go back to him and see what's going on. Well, what's the problem? Let's call him Jim. So what's the problem, Jim? Why didn't you join? Oh, I haven't seen anybody actually make any or receive any contributions. I haven't received any contributions. How can you receive any contributions if you haven't even joined the company? Yeah, but I need to see it work. I need to have people set it up and do it for. Well, hold up a second. You're one of those people who basically wants everything done for you, because that doesn't happen here. You start from the bottom, you work your way to the top. You have a network of 10,000 people, put in 2. You get your contribution of 0.01 back and you go to the next stage. That's not enough for you? Then see you later. We don't need your 10,000 people. You see, we don't need anyone. People need us. That's the difference. You have an opportunity that people should be lucky enough to look at and join. It's not a matter of that we need them. It's a matter of we want to qualify to see if they are people who should be with us. It's like an interviewing process. You have to qualify the people that you speak to see, are they really people who should be here? Are they people who understand change, who understand that the company is still evolving? If not, well, come back later when you don't have so many thousands of people underneath you in your global line because you were able to actually wait out all of these upgrades that are coming, and we'll benefit more than you will. Oops. You get it? Everyone who's going through all the things that they're going through right now, all of you that are here, are going to be in 5 times better position than all the people that are going to be joining the company a month from now. Why? Because all of your global lines will grow more than theirs will. Fact. No other way to explain it. So I didn't want to keep you guys here forever, but I'm glad that you were able to stay as long as you did. And I hope that this gave you some value. This is being recorded, so I will get the recording out to you guys, and we'll go from there. But thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you again. Take care.